Hey everybody, this is CPR43. I got a short layout update for you guys. So last update I said that I had plans for the yard. So I completely finished up those plans. I went to Model Barn shortly after I uploaded that video, and I picked up all this track. I picked up 3 Code 100 Atlas switches and 4 Code 83 Atlas Flex track. I'll explain why Code 83 in a moment. So this yard is set up the way it is, mainly for switching and for trains to drop off loads and pick up. A train will enter all the way from the layout over there. It'll come in on one of these, most likely this one way at the farthest, and a switcher locomotive will be sorting cars that are on these two, and we'll make a train probably as soon as these locomotives come in. This will be working out for DCC. The switcher locomotive will have a new train on one of these tracks. It will back all the way somehow to over here, where it will go in there. The engines will disconnect from the train that they just came in with, and we'll move and take one of the empty tracks all the way to the other end, connect to the front of the new train, and roll off with that to the layout, while the switcher locomotive, once the train is left, will come out and switch the cars that just came in. So that's mainly what I had in mind the entire time, and it should work out perfectly, and so far it's working out great right now with my DC power, and it's looking really great. So again, I have these 3 Code 100 switches, and then Code 83. Code 100, Code 83. Anyways, the reason why it's Code 83, he did not have, the guy that owns the Model Barn did not have any Code 100 track. So I had no choice but to go and get Code 83, which was the only flex track he had at the moment. So I picked that up, and just some troubles getting the track into my layout, just because there's no room on this flex track for a rail joiner. So I kind of had to do some modifications to the track in order to somehow get power from one track to the other. And some pieces I had to cut ties. The other, I somehow managed to get the rail joiner in and have enough connectivity to the tracks, and so everything's working out great. It's just this rail right here on this track where I had to wire them. I just taped a piece of wire, and I had to wire from this little curve right here to a piece of flex track. There is no room for a rail joiner, and the tracks refuse to touch each other. I'll actually show you that right now. You can see there's a pretty big gap right there, so I had no choice but to use some wire and get that to work. But other than that, it looks really great, and it works great, and I'm really happy with it. I'm also have a new locomotive on hold at the Model Barn. As I was looking to get my track yesterday, I saw a locomotive, really caught my eye, and it's a locomotive I've been wanting for quite a while now. You guys can probably guess what it is. I'm not gonna really tell you what it is. I just want to kind of surprise some of you if you have no idea. But I've been talking about this locomotive for a long time, and it's one I've been wanting. So if you guys want to guess, you guys can go right on ahead in the comments section, because that's what it's for. Comments, questions, and all sorts. But other than that, that's all I really have to say. Just one more thing, is during the upgrades to the layout, I had to be able to get my controller so I can walk all the way to switch the layout while I'm controlling the train. So this came in mind. I decided to tape the transformer to underneath my layout, and then what I did is I had some. What's nice about the Bachmann is that it has almost like a headphone jack. So I was able to take one of my headphone extension cords that I got for my iPod, and I just extend the track power using that, and I plugged that into here. So it's working out really great, and so I can be standing all the way over here, and I can easily control the train just from right here. so it's pretty sweet, and really liking how that turned out. Let me tell you that transformer is so heavy I had to use a lot of tape. That's all I'm going to say, just a lot of tape. But that's basically it, and I hope you enjoy this update. And again, any questions, comments whatsoever, that's what the comment box is for. And until next time, this is CPR43, and good luck.